Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ritz on beautiful Amelia Island. Today, I'm with Liberty Shorts, and we are going to be discussing dating etiquette. So tell me, Liberty, what is your experience so far with dating?
So with dating, I have hardly any experience, but this weekend I'm setting some of my friends up on a blind date and myself, and we're all going out, and it's going to be a really interesting time. So we're going to go to dinner and play some games, and I don't know exactly what I'm getting myself into, and I don't know how to act on a date, so I'm kind of the lost cause here, so maybe we can fix something.
Oh, well, I can certainly give you some tips so you can be polished and elegant and all those good things. Show me how you cheers. Oh, no, you never clink the glass.
Oh, you don't? So
you
we'll just raise and...
You just raise. It's
Okay.
just more finesse this way. So cheers.
Cheers.
And by the way, when you're drinking from the glass, if you wear lipstick, always drink from the same spot.
So you don't cover the whole rim.
Yes, exactly.
So
that way there's not ghastly lipstick going all around the glass.
That's pretty gross.
So, any questions with first date?
Yeah, so I'm setting all my friends up on blind dates. Is there anything that I should stay away from or that I should try to do to make a good first impression?
Yes, well, again, like I said, don't drink too much, certainly on a first date. That's not going to make a good first impression. And first impressions are everything. But have a little bit of air of mystery. Don't reveal too much. Because, this gentleman has to get to know you gradually. If he finds everything out on a first date, then the mystery is gone, and, it's not going to be very interesting, is it? Don't you think?
No, yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I'm going to prolong it, leave him not hanging, but...
Yes, mystery is very important.
How do you say it?
Mystery.
Mystery.
And yes, very important, and never invite him in the house on a first date. That doesn't go down well either. You can risk looking too eager, or perhaps too easy. It's always best to have an air of mystery.
So when I'm sitting here,
Yes,
and I have my legs crossed, what do I do with my hands? Because I find myself...
Oh, yes, good
what do I put
question.
up?
So, yes, posture is so important. So, try to imagine, first of all, it starts at the top. There's a balloon pulling your head up and shoulders back. This always makes your posture look more feminine and shows our body to its best advantage. Our hands, now moving down to the hands, if you don't know what to do with your hands, you can always hold a bag, your handbag, like so. Or you can simply, if you haven't got a bag, you can just put your hands together, like so.
Is it bad to twiddle your thumbs? You know people do that?
Yes, it is. Any kind of fidgeting is best to be avoided.
So what do you do
Especially,
to not fidget? Because I'm quite a fidgeter.
Are you?
I'll play with if I have a ring on, I go
Yes.
this, or I'll I don't know, I'm all over the place. So
Yes,
what do you
try.
do?
Well, it is difficult when you're not used to it because it's a habit, and habits are hard to break. It's like biting your nails, which if you bite your nails on a first date, that looks really bad.
Yeah.
It looks like you are a very nervous person. First thing a gentleman looks at is, besides your eyes, is your hands. So, but make sure your hands are manicured and you have some... Now, oh goodness me, look at this. This is a faux pas indeed here. Now, when you have chipped nail varnish...
Yeah, the one, and these are from 2 months ago that stained my nails.
Oh gosh. Yes, now, do you know it's better to have no nail polish than chipped nail polish? It really is.
Well, maybe I'll have to take it off for my date.
Yes, just quickly. I mean, what does it take? 60 seconds to take your nail polish off. But it is best on a date to show that you've made a bit of effort. I would recommend a bit of colour. If you're not comfortable with red polish, you can put something lighter on, even a clear, but just to show that you've made an effort, you have nice, clean hands.
Because the hands are the gateway to the heart.
Because the hands are the gateway to the heart, yes. If you're quite comfortable like that, or you can just go like this, find a position that you're comfortable with and just think to yourself, I must not fidget. I must not fidget. And try to focus on something else,
Okay.
Something positive, like looking into your charming first date's eyes.
Or his hands.
Or looking at his big hairy hands. And, focusing on how to hold your glass in a ladylike way.
Cheers.
So cheers.
Look, I'm learning. I'm
You
learning.
are. You're doing outstanding, and you held it by the stem.
Yes.
Very impressed.
And okay, so if I'm on a first date, I'm
Yes.
sitting here with this guy that I'm interested in, and I'm sipping on my champagne all elegantly.
Yes.
How do I flirt like nicely and look like a lady still?
I think the most important thing is to smile.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people forget, smiling is so important.
Okay, so have you heard like the moves where you'll be like sitting there, and if you lean in,
Yeah.
you're into the conversation? But
Yes.
isn't it bad to put your arm on the table?
If you're at a bar,
Mm-hmm.
you can lean like this, and as long as you've got your posture,
Yeah.
shoulders back, head up, you're making eye
And
contact.
smiling.
Yes. But if you're having dinner, it's best not to have your elbows on the table.
Mm-hmm.
But in a bar, casual, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yes.
And okay, so you're saying don't get too eager. My mom,
No.
my mom has told me these tips where
Yes.
she wants me to like touch the arm or like, lean in for flirting. Is that bad?
Oh, yes, you can occasionally touch. That's a great tip. Absolutely,
Okay.
your mother is right. Always take mother's advice. But not too much touching, especially, on a first date. Like I said, always go on the side of mystery.
Okay.
And just an occasional touch. That way you'll be like, oh, it will be more of a surprise then. Oh, she touched me. Oh, I like that. I hope she touches me more on the next date, So just don't be too, touchy-feely on the first date. 1 or 2 touches and that's fine,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
serious.
so happy you told me about that, I never knew
Slip
that.
it into a conversation.
Yes.
Cool.
But not all the time, oh,
Yeah.
this is wonderful.
Then it's like your grandma or something, like how they'll like pat you or something.
Yes, some men don't like that, They, generally speaking, and you can ask your mum this, I'm sure she will agree, men like to play hard, women that play hard to get, and then it's more of a challenge, it's exciting, and,
Chase.
the chase,
Like the
yes. Yeah, so what about what to wear?
Yes, so what to wear? What do I have to... You're saying
to-
it depends on the location or the event?
Yes, it does, but say we're at a bar, and today I have a rather short dress on, but you see when I stand up, it goes a bit longer. But keep in mind, when you sit down, your dress is going to raise at least one inch. So, definitely keep your legs together. I wouldn't recommend crossing your legs like this because the dress can go even higher. And if you do cross your legs, make sure again you keep your legs tight together. Tight.
Have you ever heard the saying, an aspirin between the knees? Have you ever heard of that?
An aspirin?
An aspirin between the knees?
No, I haven't.
So like the little pills? They say put it in
Yeah.
between your knees.
Oh, that's something to consider.
Yeah. So you have to hold it together.
Yes, exactly. But it just looks more ladylike, rather than sticking your leg out like this, you see.
Yeah.
Like, you're riding a horse or something, So we keep our legs together like this. And again, we can use the bag as a tool. Because if you are showing too much leg, you can put your bag like this and just simply hold the bag there in a ladylike manner, and if you don't want to do this, you can do this. There's lots of nice ways that you can play with your hands. But generally, keep your hands together like this.
Can I try it with the bag?
Yes,
Okay.
would you please have a go?
So I could just like sit like this?
Yes, as long as you're comfortable.
With my nail polish that's half gone.
Yes, but make with the nails completely manicured.
So I can sit like this. And this is nice and ladylike.
Yes,
Just cross my leg.
Yes, does that feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
Yes. So the shorts, what you have on, you look absolutely beautiful because you're young. But I would recommend shorts for the beach, or when you're near the beach, by the swimming pool. I wouldn't wear shorts, walking about the town. Not if you want to be really, an elegant lady. If you don't care about being an elegant lady, then wear the short shorts in town.
Okay.
But if you really want to be an elegant lady, I would recommend, a pretty skirt, some pants, when you go into town to shop.
Okay.
Or, just anything really short like that, keep for the beach.
Okay. So on Saturday, the date we're going on is we're gonna go to a park and we're gonna like be outside walking around and stuff. So what would I wear to that?
If you're going hiking, then, some nice hiking pants.
Okay.
Or, Bermuda shorts are really nice.
Those are the ones that go down to here, right?
Yes, knee length.
Ah.
Knee length. And Bermuda shorts are always classy for hiking.
Okay.
But,
Should I get the ones with pockets so I can carry all my
Yes,
snacks?
yes, exactly.
Okay.
They always come in useful with pockets.
So when I'm on a date, do I let the guy open the door? Because sometimes I feel like I'm like racing to the door to see who could get there
Yes.
faster, and that's whoever
Yeah.
opens it. But like, what do I do? What's the etiquette on that?
Well, I think what's important when you're on a date, it's completely different than in business or just in day-to-day life. When you're on a date, let the gentleman be a gentleman. And it's really important to channel your femininity and let him be the man, be the gentleman, take the lead and open the door for you. Same as when you go to the car, let him open the car door for you if he wishes.
Okay.
If he doesn't, then, it's up to you if you want to see him again on a second date. It depends how you feel about that. For me, I think that's very important for a gentleman to do those little courtesies. It shows respect, kindness, and he's being a gentleman. And I think we need more chivalry, especially this day and age. Don't you? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's totally true. We do need gentlemen opening doors and showing that they're strong men and that they can help us and all that kind of stuff. But do you think someone can be too much of a gentleman? Because I feel like I've been on dates before where it's like, oh, well, whatever you want. It's like very like, you this. And it was almost like annoying. So like, can they be too much of a gentleman? Is that a thing?
Well, if they're acting creepy and it makes you uncomfortable, then it's not meant to be. But I think it is important for a gentleman to open the door.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
When it comes to that, yes. Now, if you're with a friend, then it's perfectly fine to open the door for him. And certainly in business, you want to open the door for your boss, the CEO of a company. It's different. But it's just like, we have women now, feminism, for example, has changed so much. Feminism, I'm a traditional feminist. And I was all about, women's rights, as far as voting. Some countries, women not allowed to drive a car, for heaven's sake. But, being able to be a CEO in a company. Times have changed now. A woman can be a CEO, a woman can run for president. It's amazing, isn't it? When you think about it, we've come such a long way.
Right,
and I'm all for that, of course, naturally. But feminism, I'm all about a healthy balance. And it seems now feminism has changed. Act like a man, be a man.
When women are different, there's a reason that we're different.
Exactly.
And it's okay for the man to hold the door open. You don't have to be the man.
Yes, it's perfectly fine.
Right.
And, women are so strong, and women can be anything, like I said. But the fact of the matter is, a woman that is running for president still wants to be treated like a lady.
That's true.
And I think that's important. Don't you?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think it is important.
Yes.
Even if you are a strong woman, like I play sports and stuff, I can lift the weight, I can do back squat and stuff, but I still want a guy to open a door for me or be a gentleman and pay for the meal, that kind of stuff. It's still honestly flattering and genuine.
Yes. And, when you walk into the restaurant, I get chills sometimes when a man stands up for me. That simple act.
I don't even think about that. Wow.
Yeah, when he stands up, and I've always appreciated that immensely. I always think, even now, I don't take it for granted. Now, if you're, again, in business, that's different. You would stand for your boss. If everybody's standing, then that's a different matter. So...
Okay, so if you both agree on going on the date together, like it's prearranged, it's beforehand, who pays for it? Because you're both in agreement that you're going. No one's necessarily hosting.
Oh, that's a good question. So if it's prearranged and you've both agreed, then you would split the check in this case. So the service staff get really annoyed if you're, when you ask for the check, and then you're fighting over it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awkward.
Especially
It's
if
weird.
you're in a large party, then it gets even worse because, there's backwards and forwards. Somebody says, "Oh, I'll get it," and the server leaves, and then I've seen other people, walk over to the server and say, "No,
Yeah.
I'll get it," and cause such a
Commotion. It's
commotion.
just not, yeah.
It's an absolute fiasco then. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming down to see me on beautiful Amelia Island.
Thank you for having me and teaching me some etiquette. I'll definitely use it on my date.
I hope that you've learned some useful tips and you can put them to good use now.
I definitely have. I know how to hold my my champagne glass. I know how to sit.
Yes.
I know how to greet and who pays. So I know all the basic etiquette now.
Yes, well done. So please visit Liberty at Liberty Vlogs YouTube channel. She's also a great YouTuber, and hopefully we can keep in touch.
Yeah, totally.
It's been fun, hasn't it?
It has been fun. I've enjoyed learning some etiquette.
Yes.
And I also have a video coming out about etiquette and me learning it for my date. So go check out some of the videos.
Super. And please stay tuned. And if you'd like to see more tips on etiquette, visit me, Lady Etiquette, on Instagram at the Lady Etiquette, if you are on there, that is, or at ladyetiquette.com. Till the next time.
Bye.